everyone, it's Brittney from the Pretty Plus, and today I'm sharing with you my November budget review. If you watch my other review videos, you'll already know this, but if this is your first time watching, I'll give you a little bit of an overview um, of what has happened and what's been happening. We started in 2017 trying to pay off all of our debt, and we paid off all of our debt except for my car, and we're not worried about that. And we have some medical debt as well that we're letting our HSA slow pay because there's no interest. Um, but that's where we are. My husband took a new job, and therefore we had about a month without pay for him. And then I ended up having a coronavirus situation where my daughter's daycare closed. So November was expected to be a very difficult month for us. So what we did as far as our income is we took whatever excess we had in October, which was only $585, and we moved it into our income for November. So we had that extra in there for us. We actually didn't end up needing to use it, so we're rolling over again into December. But I just wanted to kind of give that overview. So this is my first month with this kind of modified budget, and I'll walk you through it as I'm walking through everything, and I'll share like what it was like before and what it is now. And then it's pretty much the same for next month. And then January, we have revamped it totally, and I'll share that with you guys next month when I'm sharing my January budget. And I may do a few extra videos about like what we've done to prepare for this year, the 2021 as far as budgeting and goals and things that we accomplished in 2020 that we weren't sure were going to be possible because of the global pandemic going on, but we did succeed in a lot of goals. So another thing that I wanted to tell you is that if you haven't watched the video, I will link it for you below, but we're expecting twins. We've known since August, so there have been things on my expense reports here that have been kind of cryptic. Like we just said, extra savings. It was baby savings. And like medical bill, it was because I've been going to a baby doctor. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now it'll say babies or twins, or you'll understand I can be a little more specific. But when we were keeping it under wraps, that's why we didn't share. But now it's out there in the open for you. So we'll start from the top. Mortgage was $680, car payment $279, phones $166, internet $65. Those are like very steady for us. We had budgeted $200 for gas and electric, and we only spent $188. I had a weird thing where for our electric bill, we didn't get in the mail, and we live in a small town, so it's not like an automated, like I don't have a system to log into to see all this stuff. So I called and emailed, and I waited for almost a week to hear back from them, and they finally got me my bill. Not sure why I didn't receive it, but I didn't, so that sucked. But then they finally told me, oh, and it's due in 2 days. And I'm like, I mean, I have the money for it, but what if someone doesn't plan as well as I do and anyway, that's annoying. So daycare was closed for 2 weeks, so since we prepay, our bill should be around $250, maybe a little less than that for December, but we saved $250 for that. $12 for Hulu, and then I budgeted $250 for groceries. We only spent $244. Simple there. No questions about that. It would have been almost exactly $250, but we had an Ibotta rebate. Let's see, $20 we spent on Joey and North. Those are our cats. We got litter and liners. Medical bills, that says $0. I didn't pay my baby bill this month because I didn't go to my regular doctor, and it's just kind of a prepay type of situation for a bill that will be coming for delivery to pay the doctor for his fees. I'll still get like a fee from the hospital for like my room and the nurses and stuff, but for my doctor specifically, we're prepaying that, and it's $300 a month throughout my pregnancy. But yeah, I didn't go, so I didn't make an extra trip to make the payment. So we just didn't include it. And then $0 in debt payments because we paid off all of our credit cards and loans and things like that. We don't have any extra debt payments. We budgeted $50 for restaurant, and of course we went over. We went to McDonald's. We went to Arnie's and Milky Way. Those are both like local places. We went to Olive Garden. I was really wanting Olive Garden, and we went, and it was okay at best. And then Wendy's. McDonald's and Wendy's are clearly those like quick trips on weeknights where we didn't have anything planned. Olive Garden was like a weekend lunch. And yeah, Arnie's and Milky Way are two of our favorite places in my town. And then let's go back up. So what do we have next? Car, gas allowance. Budgeted $200 and we spent $184. I'm going to have to bump this a lot, like gas up, because Brett now drives for work, and it's been $200 forever. And he was driving to like Indy a lot. He was doing a fair bit of driving like on his days off. Now he doesn't have as many days off like that he'll be traveling around everywhere. So it shouldn't be too different, but I think I'm going to bump it up at least $25 for the future. We removed allowance. Usually the allowance would be on here as $130. That is split between me and Brett, and then part of mine, it would be $150, but part of mine goes to pay for my Apple Watch plan, an Apple Watch. So yeah, anyway, but I got rid of that for November and December just because we're just in that weird in-between months from like getting a new job and all that stuff. So $0 allowance. Family needs, we didn't contribute extra to. For these are all sinking funds, by the way. Family needs down to baby savings are sinking funds, and we would usually contribute $35 to family needs. I decided to stop that one through the end of the year, but it was negative $19, so I put 19 in just to make it 0. Insurance, we paid our insurance this month, so we didn't need, like at the end of last month, so we didn't need to put any into the sinking fund. However, we ended up getting a bill because my husband got a new car, and we had to pay $109 anyway, and I think our sinking fund was for $115, so it evened itself out pretty much. I also stopped our car sinking fund and our house sinking fund. I think those were $60 and $75 respectively. And then I did keep our gift sinking fund. That's for presents like birthdays, Christmas, and since it's the end of the year, obviously Christmas. And we're not like in the poorhouse or anything, so I didn't want to cut that and then have to like take gifts away or like not gift some people that we would typically gift. So $55 is what I kept there. We stopped the holiday sinking fund. We had enough money in there to finish out the year. Stopped the pet sinking fund because theirs has been funded for a while and we were just putting $5 into it, so I just stopped that. We kept the travel sinking fund. We're hoping to beef that up for next year, and then next year take our amount down from 50 to 25. And we don't plan on taking any big trips or anything, but that should help if we're able to travel next year. Going to like Cleveland to see family is probably our main priority for travel, but we like to have that there so that we can do that without feeling stressed about it. And then the Mason sinking fund is one I also kept. That's for presents for me, Brett, and Clara. So I didn't want to get rid of that because, again, the end of the year holds Christmas for us, and I still wanted it to be special. And again, we were reducing the budget just to be safe, and we weren't in the poorhouse, so we're okay. Baby savings, I ended up doing $200. I wasn't going to because I was going to do 0, and I think at the beginning, if you watched my November budget with me, it was 0. It wasn't on there at all. I added it back in because I knew that we could do it. So I added in $200 for the babies, and we've used some of that money. So I will show you what we used from our sinking funds. So like Polly Pocket Christmas gift for my niece, Frozen stuff from Walmart for my daughter, birthday figures and stuff like that from Target for my nephew, Christmas books from Target for Clara, an advent calendar, a gift for a friend's son, and a book from Target, all from our holiday gift fund. We got books for one of my friend's new babies for Christmas from Target again, and that was $15. I purchased a Sit Me Up and swaddles from a friend of mine on Facebook for $39. There's a lot here, so I'll keep going through them. Looks like we got clothes for Audrey, my niece, for Christmas. We got clothes for Clara for Christmas, both from Old Navy. I got some stuff for my charcuterie board from Meijer for $13 from our holiday fund. So then some more from gifts. Claire's birthday present for my best friend's daughter. A gift for my mom. Gift for my mom. Gift for Brett's mom. Gift for our nephew. Those are all Christmas things. And then I got stuff from Moody's, which is a local butcher shop for my small gathering that we're having this weekend. And that was $57. We used the holiday fund for that. Brett had another tire issue. He always does. So they repaired the tire issue for $21. I bought Brett a Christmas gift for $43. I got taco fixings for my holiday get together for $25. I bought a crib off of Facebook secondhand for the twins for $40. I bought 2 Snuggle Me Organics for the twins for $159. Those were on sale, I think 30% off on Black Friday from their site, but then you still have to pay $10 shipping. I hate when you have to pay shipping. It's very frustrating. But I've been wanting those I wanted one for Clara, and we ended up having something different to use, and now it was the Rock and Play, and now it's recalled, so we can't do that. And then I bought another Christmas gift for Brett, and then more clothes for Clara for Christmas. Total of $793 out of our sinking fund account into our regular account to pay for things. And that was $793 that we've just been saving throughout the year that we were able to spend how we wanted to spend it. And that's all good. So with all that being said, that was a big list of things. So I budgeted $50 for Clara's expenses, and we used it for silicone placemats and pacifiers from Walmart, $22 out of $50. So we ended up being negative $6 over budget, or $6 over budget, and that made it $1,190 to our surplus for the month. And with that money, we bought masks for my husband for $13, 2 mini sessions for photos for they can be used for the next few years for a photographer that we've used previously. I did her Black Friday sale the year before, so we still have 3 sessions with her. 2 are just purchased and 1 from the last one. So we should be set on photos for a while. I like buying them from her. She's very nice. It's very affordable. And yeah, she does a great job. And then we had the overage for our insurance was $109. I bought medicine from CVS for $8. And then I carried over $935 to our December budget so that we'll have excess there. And then if in December, if we have any left over, then we will be able to use that and put it into savings. I rounded up $12.15 for Clara to put into her savings account just from rounding up all of our purchases. And that is all. Long-winded today, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or want to see my next video, which is my December budget with me, then be sure to subscribe. You can find me other places on the internet at The Pretty Plus on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. As always, theprettyplus.com is my blog. And I hope you subscribe and stick around and enjoy videos like this, because I like showing real budgets, right? It's not like I make $1 million and my husband makes $2 million and this is it. That's just how we are. So I hope you enjoy.